Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see inbound delivery processing with automatic packing of the product both into boxes as well as pallets simultaneously, right? So let us start with creation of a purchase order again. T code ME21N. I'm going to create a purchase order with a reference purchase order that I've already created earlier, right? So here I'm just going to tweak the quantity to be able to show automatic packing. So right now I'm going to take about how much we can say 250, 310. Okay, let's take 310. And yeah, confirmation control key is already there. I'll perform a check and then I'll quickly save this PO. Standard PO number got generated. I'm very much fine with that. Let me create an inbound delivery in S4HANA side. Okay, let me quickly go in. Let me verify. I have a plant and a storage location as well as let me save it. So yeah, here is the inbound delivery number, right? Let us go back to the PRDI screen where we would be able to see the inbound delivery in EWM side. So here you can see 310 inches, right? If I go onto my HU tab, before that you can see in the status packing has been already partially completed. It says partially completed, not fully completed, right? It says partially completed packing. Okay, now let's go into the HU tab. We can see how many one pallet got created and one got carton box got created, right? Fair and square, that is all good. So the problem is here, if you see, it is saying partially, the status is partially completed, not fully completed. And if you see the pallet quantity and the carton quantity, let us quickly calculate that. Before that, let me quickly open the packaging specification of this product, right? So yeah, let me quickly open that. Again, the T code is PACKSPEC packaging specification. Give the product. Okay, execute. You'll be able to find this one. Click on the display button. You'll be entering inside. Now, if you go to the box packaging, you can see 50 inches, right? And if you go to the pallet packing, you can see 250 inches. To 250 plus 50 makes 300, right? But if you go back to the delivery, here how many we have? We have 310 inches, right? So even though automatically SAP has packed this product into two different pallets, right? Two different HUs basically. One is a pallet, one is a carton box. So the total quantity is still 300. So how much loose quantity product we have? 300 minus 310 is equal to 10 quantities, right? So these 10 quantities we need to manually perform a packing. Automatically SAP has done, right? SAP is automatically packed into two different things, right? But again, as the multiple is less than 50, like the quantity that is left is not a multiple of 50, neither a multiple of 250. So that is why SAP has left out some loose product, right? Let us quickly go on to follow on function pack. Let's see how many loose products are still there. So here you can see 10 quantities of loose products are still there, right? One HU is already there. Inside this pallet, you can see how many carton boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carton boxes are already there. This is basically something called a nested HU. Inside a pallet, there are what you can say 5 different HUs are there, right? 181, 183 till 185, and then you have 187 over here. Okay, this is again, this is a different carton box itself, right? So now what we can do is we can create a different carton box. Let me quickly create one. So this is 189, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag and drop this product over here to pack that. Let me save it. Okay, as soon as I save it, you'll see 189 is a different HU, 187 is a different HU, right? Now we have one pallet and two different carton boxes. If we wish to, we can create a different pallet and pack these carton boxes into those pallet itself. Let us perform that. Let us create a pallet, execute. Now what I'll do, I'll drag and drop these carton boxes inside that pallet itself. Okay. So now let me save it again. So now what I have two different pallet. One pallet which is fully packed. Okay, it is fully packed because it has 250 inches, five carton boxes of 50 inches each, and I have a partially packed pallet where I have one carton box of 50 inches. The other carton box I have only 10 inches. So total how many I have? I have 60 inches. Whereas the capability of this pallet is to accommodate how many? 250 inches as per the packaging specification maintained in the system. right? So only I have how many? 60 eaches. So there is still space left for 190 odd eaches, right? So that is why this is called a partially packed pallet, and this is called what? A fully packed pallet, right? Partial pallet and full pallet. Right, let me save. Let me quickly go back, okay, to the delivery. Here you can see now the packing says completed. Not partially completed, it says completed. If you go to the HU, you'll be able to see two different HUs, okay, 180 and 190. Again, both are pallets because all the carton boxes are inside this pallet. Okay, that you can see, of course, over here. This is L1 type sequence 1 carton box, and then pallet packaging is what your level 2, right? Level 2 is the same thing. Okay, so now here you can see two different packaging specifications. Okay, one for pallet. So similarly, in that way, you have packed the products into a pallet, and inside that pallets, you have different carton boxes. Let me now post a good receipt for that. And again, going further, I'll do following function, create warehouse task. Okay, and if as soon as I do create plus save, I'll be able to create two different warehouse tasks, because of course, what I'm doing, I'm putting away two different HU for put away. I'll confirm. As soon as I do confirm plus save, okay, my pallets are now done a put away. Let me quickly go back and see. Let me go back one more step. Okay, I can see puta has been completed. Okay, thus the delivery has been done. Now, if I take this delivery from here itself, okay, I'll go to my monitor screen. Let me quickly go to the monitor screen. Okay. And if I go to for inbound delivery, double click, give my inbound delivery number, execute. So if I click on handling unit, I'd be able to see no handling unit for this. If I click on warehouse task, I'd be able to see two different warehouse tasks. Okay. And if I click on warehouse task 180, I will be able to see what are the different small cartoon boxes packed inside that pallet. Similarly, if I click on 190, I'd be able to see what are the small cartoon boxes packed inside that pallet itself. Okay, so that's all. That is how you can perform both your manual as well as your automatic packing in SAP EWM. Thank you all.